This is a special treat here on RadioU Mornings. We've got a guest joining us, Hudson and Aly, plus you know some of their classic songs here on RadioU. We recently have been playing Closer. Today we're adding their new song, Get Away. It's Archer's Rise. Good morning, Tom from Archer's Rise. Thanks for joining RadioU Mornings.
What's going on, Hudson and Aly? I'm so honored to be here. I love you guys.
Awesome. We are so excited to talk to you, Tom, not only about your music, but also we have some fun questions for you, too.
Yeah, for sure. We can't wait to play the new song, Get Away, in a little bit. But Tom, first of all, you are not joining us here in the RadioU studio. Where are you talking to us from?
It's funny because I've decided to finally finish my master's degree. So I am actually talking to you in this remote little space in the corner of Western Seminary Library in Portland, Oregon.
Wow.
That's amazing. What are you getting your master's in?
Applied biblical leadership.
Nice. That sounds complicated.
Yeah. It's not. My undergrad was psychology. This kind of helps with leadership and the whole psychological world. And I try to figure out why everybody's so weird, including myself.
I love it.
Well, we'll be an endless mystery for you. No degree can prepare you for RadioU Mornings. So once you finish off that degree, like what's next? Mm-hmm. I'm sure you've got some big plans, some ideas.
Yeah, I've been in vocational ministry now for 12 years, and I play music on the side. I love music. Music will always be a part of my life, but I also love pastoring people and loving people and teaching the scriptures. I love youth group. I just love the church, and so I will probably be continuing my pastoral vocation, if you would.
There you go. Sounds good. So you have any, where are you thinking about, being a pastor next?
Yeah, so I have a potential opportunity. I'm talking to some amazing churches right now, and I have a potential opportunity in your neck of the woods. I cannot believe it. Yeah, it's in Columbus or Pickerington, a church called Grace Fellowship. I'm having conversations with them. They're so cool. They're super cool guys, and I'm excited to get to know them more.
We should probably stop the interview now because nothing we say is going to help you. This can only hurt you in your job hunt.
No.
You saved this for the recorded part, didn't you? For all of you watching, I asked them, I said, I want to know about Pickerington and Columbus. And they're like, let's save it for the recording. So I know.
Well, Aly, what does he need? I mean, you've lived in Ohio for a long time. You're a native Ohioan. I'm just an transplant. What does Tom need to know if he's coming to Ohio?
I have to recover from the implant comment, but yeah, I
could go in a lot of different directions.
I live right near there, Tom, and so I love Ohio. I love Pickerington, and so I couldn't recommend it more. I feel like it's a great place to live. Sometimes people can be a little mean and crappy to Ohio. They're like, oh, Ohio, it's just a flyover state or whatever. Ohio's got some cool spots, let me tell you. Hocking Hills is a really cool park, not too far from where, if you end up in Pickerington, where you'll be. But yeah, it's a cool spot. There's fun restaurants, lots of diversity, lots of different things. And yeah, I vouch for it. So, but what do you want to know about it?
Here's the thing. I'm an Oregon State Beaver fan, and we suck at football right now. I actually don't want to talk about it. But what's funny is I can have a new OSU.
Yes.
I can become now an Ohio State fan because I am not a big Oregon Duck fan. I cannot stand the Ducks. So I might become a Buckeye if I move out there and actually win some games.
You would fit in. That'd be perfect. The transition would be, I think you would really love it.
You'd get some big brownie points too as a youth pastor, being like, go Bucks, and saying OH, and then the whole youth group would reply IO. It would be perfect.
So, okay, here's what I want to know. I want to know your top restaurant and your top coffee shop.
Ooh, you have to cover coffee because he drinks coffee. He's a big coffee fanatic.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Restaurant, I love, there's a local place here in Columbus called Bear Burger. I don't know, it might be more nationwide now because there's several of them in Columbus. But they make really cool like burgers and all different types, and I really like them.
Okay.
Yeah.
So they're one of my favorites.
Coffee, you're going to get a lot of different opinions. I've had some really good coffee at Roosevelt's, Stoff's, Crimson Cup. But I'll tell you what, we're going to have the text open here at Radio U at 8772 Radio U, and you're going to get so many recommendations. You will have all the restaurants and coffee shops you could possibly
they'll
need.
have way too many.
Bring it.
Yeah.
Who needs Yelp when I can just call Radio U?
Yep, exactly. Exactly.
Like, come on.
Okay, we should actually.
My wife and I are picky when it comes to coffee, but we have our own espresso machine, and it's a legit espresso machine. But we still love to go out to coffee shops.
Yeah. It just feels fun. It's just the vibe sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, there's plenty of good choices here in Radio U, Ohio. We should probably actually talk about music, shouldn't we?
I was just thinking the same thing. Not unfortunately. No, we're happy to talk about the music.
We're having so much fun talking about coffee.
Yeah.
Right. But we are really excited, Tom, to be adding your new song "Getaway" here to the Radio U playlist. So tell us a little bit of the story behind the song, the backstory, and how you came up with this one.
Totally. It's actually a fun little story. I was driving to a young adult college age retreat back in the day, like I was a young adult. And the whole idea of the retreat was getting away to hear from the Lord. And so I was like, oh, okay. And the trip was long. It was like a 3-hour drive. And we were driving, and there's like, you kind of get bugged out when you're driving and in a zone, and so there's these parallel lines. Just follow the parallel lines, but the reward is you're going to hear from the Lord once you get away. So it's a silly in a sense poetic way that I just wrote the lyrics of, like, all right, here we go, watch these parallel lines, like, let's go, and we're just going to get away until we hear from you. And I was speaking about the Lord.
That's awesome. That's a cool story, though, that was what inspired what you wrote about. So I love it.
I always love hearing these stories because it makes you, like, there's the first way you hear the song and the pictures in your mind, and then you get to hear it. It's like hearing it for the first time again when you get to hear the story behind it.
Adds new perspective.
Well, and it was more of like a poppy feel because everybody was stoked to get away. Everybody was stoked to go hang out. I was stoked. And so I literally wrote it on that retreat. I finished it on that retreat. And so it was a fun little experience.
Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah, I love it. Well, I think we should give everyone the chance to get to hear Getaway then. Tom from Archer's Rise, thanks for spending some time with us. I guess we might be kind of neighbors soon. So and maybe next time we'll have you in the Radio U studio.
Fingers crossed.